seconds. That's what I'm being told that we have. Going forward in this election, when back and forth, there are a lot of forces who don't agree with the outcome of the election. Where does your party go from here? Legitimacy is a very critical factor here, don't you think?
Okay. Let's hear you.
Those who elected Senator Monde Upewolo are Edo people.
Okay.
Obi is not from Edo State.
Okay.
The PDP chairman is not from Edo State. Asuen Ighodalo is a occasional visiting Edo State person. He doesn't live in Edo. He operates from Protea Hotel. He doesn't live in his village. He doesn't campaign. I campaign from my village. I campaign from my house. You say you saw people in my house yesterday. Let him do press conference at his residence to show evidence that he resides with the people. He's a visitor. And I told you people earlier that Edo people will not elect a visitor again. Visitor from Lagos. And then when they get to Edo, they say, Edo not be Lagos. Meanwhile, they made all their money one way or the other in Lagos. And then they think it's a political good statement to make. Oh, Edo not be Lagos. All right, Edo not be Lagos. But you don't understand Edo because you live in Lagos.
Okay.
Edo people will elect a visitor. He's a visiting Edo guy.
So that's your statement about the issue of legitimacy.
The election was won by Senator Upewolo. So he has the mandate of the people. And that is what you call legitimacy. It is when you don't have the mandate.
Okay.
Or if you know the guy, but you have just told me that this man is weak, is this. And yet he was able to ring out these boardroom people, this director with all the money that they command, with all the wealth that they have. A poor man like Monday is able to buy them out.
The allegations of federal might that is being...
federal might. It is say federal might, good. Federal government was there. In 2016, Obaseki won. In 2020, APC federal government was there. Other Buhari, and he won. Then it was fine. There was no federal might. The state might here. Do you know what? When I saw Obaseki celebrating the Nigerian army, but see, I'm not here to criticize anybody, but we have huge difficulties. And as I saw that, the problem we have is because we are APC. If you complain of police brutality or police ignoring you when a crime is being committed, or police shielding people, police provided escort.
And it's totally out of time.
Okay. I believe we have won the election fair and square, and we thank Edo people, and I hope that Senator Monde Upewolo, upon this warning, will do everything possible to justify the huge confidence.
Okay. In as much as I'm not a fan, and I'm not an enemy of Oshiomole, not every time I support him, but sometimes I agree with him. One of those times I agree with him is on this very discussion. You see this topic of Asuen Ighodalo not living in Edo State, not on ground with the people in Edo State. Many people don't complain. Many strong men for Edo State politics don't complain. You see, politics is grassroots. If you look at this very last election which happened for Edo State, you find that the election is not between Upewolo and Asuen Ighodalo and Akpata. No. It was between Oshiomole and Obaseki. And the two of them won for this election. And Oshiomole win. You cannot run politics from outside. Politics is grassroots. If you want to become a House of Assembly member in your state in the next 8 years, go home now, go build house. Go house now. Go your village. Go build house. They eat with the people. They dine with them. You need to understand what their problem is. You need to know every road inside your community. You need to know where to go, where to sit, who to talk to. It's more than speaking good English and having certificates. We need to understand what politics in Nigeria is. When Fashola wanted to become the governor, he knows every street. From Abule back to Ketu. To Yanabaja to Lekki to Via. He know where Gota they disturb. He know everything. He was prepared. So if you come and say you want to become the governor of a state, you need to understand that politics is grassroots. I was somewhere yesterday and we were discussing about this election. He gets some House of Assembly members from Lagos State. The votes when they say win House of Assembly, plenty pass the votes. Where Asuen Ighodalo get for that PDP election? For the full state. You know, as for the legitimacy of the election, that thing that happened in Edo State is not an election, it's a transaction. The reason why PDP not if you shout now is because they're involved for the transaction. All those complain of say they give some people money, buy food, they copy the enjoy. It's just like the highest bidder one. The only people will vote based on who they want and they really wanted to vote. Now those Labour Party votes where you see. Now be the people when you go say okay, these votes they're not plenty, but the people voted from their conscience. Not say they buy the vote. The rest of they see there. Now transaction highest bidder one, but so Asuen ighodalo, if you want to become the governor of the state, your race does not end here. You have the next election to come and the next 2 elections. If you want to become the governor of the state, bro, go grassroots. You see that Iwoimi? I was in Iwoimi last year, I barely this year. And they find your house, I don't see her. You see that Iwoimi? You're supposed to come Iwoimi once in 2 weeks. You supposed to know every crook, every corner for the place. Do your job now. Run grassroots. That is how politics work. The people need to understand that you be their guy. That's the only way they will come all out for you. I just say I point that one out to you.